Well, you can get so used to a thing that you don't see it. It's like the word Father in the Jesus story. You can even ask Christians, what's Jesus' name for God, and they come up with Yahweh, Jehovah, and El Shaddai, and the obvious they miss. So often they miss Dad. That's the name for God that Jesus uses. He doesn't use anything else. 100 times, something like that, in one gospel alone. John. It's the same with this, I put jon17 at the beginning. My reference in the end is just a badge. It doesn't have meaning. But the answer's there, staring you in the face. This is the way. My prayer for you to God in the story. Oh, it can't be that simple. Yeah, it has to be that simple. For the love of all life, it has to be very simple. It has to be at the level they can grasp and will want to grasp. In other words, it has to be inspiring. And it is. The notion of this wonderful person praying for you 2,000 years before you even appear in this world. Speaking straight into your heart. Because he wants you to have heaven, life eternal, fullness of life, not the hell that you can be experiencing here all too easily by purposing something else. Why on earth would you want to do that? Choose to trust that God is your dad. And you'll be on track. I am the way, says Jesus. I am the personification of the way. It is to see God as your heavenly dad. Powerful, all-loving. In particular, your dad loves you. You will find he loves others. I think he loves all life. I hold that he created all life. I don't know. I just trust it. But the important thing is not that I trust it, but that I find that I'm blessed in doing so. And want the same for you. It's as simple as that. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Take it at face value for a moment. What do you think Trump, American president, really values if that daughter is as presented? Sorry, granddaughter. Just loves her granddad. What do you think he would think in such a situation, how he feels? I can tell you. Give her the world. You give her all the useless power and wealth that he has. Because she loves him. And of course she's lovely in his eyes. She's young and she's pretty and a girl, and he wants the best for her. And how will she feel then? Oh my God, that's how she will feel. It's my dad. Her granddad indeed. For love calls out loud. Both ways. Us to God, God to us. Us to our Heavenly Dad. Our Heavenly Dad to us. Dear one, even we are transforming God. Of course. Because we're made in his image. We're the only one he'll listen to. One who has his values. And his values change accordingly. I speak to you in what sounds like riddles or mystery. Truth. Do we worship truth? No. Worship God. According to the story. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. What do you think this life may have achieved for Trump? Perhaps, just perhaps, he's found what he was looking for. Someone who loved him. So he's come to know what he really values. Just suppose, for a moment, was it then all worthwhile? Oh yes. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. My mum, in her old age, she lived to about 85. Last 25 years were alone. Invited her to live with us, but she didn't want to. Would have been a nightmare if she had. She'd become neurotic, in worldly terms you would say. And incredible strain to be with. And she found me an incredible strain to be with too. I was too different now. You know, this religious nonsense and, I don't know, vegetarian. She refused to get her head around that. She did a few, charitable works. Her horror story program for the hospital. Radio. Just what you want when you're ill, isn't it? Horror stories. But some people do, believe it or not. It was very popular. And somehow she got to know this younger family with a kiddie, Libby, a little girl. And sort of came in as the babysitter. And then, well, almost a bit more than that, she was often there and would take Libby out and do things. And Libby thought that she was great fun. And because my mum could be great fun with kids, wonderful. She knew how to love kids. And Libby was such a blessing to my mum. Lovely. So glad. Yeah, just remembered her. And partly because we've got someone staying with us at the minute, Olivia, who I think's referred to as Libby, not Libby, but still, that's what reminded me. And the lady downstairs, virtually my landlady, she's so delighted to have. Livy's older. She's I don't know, early 20s, I think. Appreciates the help and support. and still refers to her as Nanny. She goes into granny mode, in relating to my friend downstairs. Such a blessing. We love loving, but we can't do it unless we know they love us. The kids are more open in that way. They let you know when they love you. And then you're flying. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.